It's today. It's sunny. It's a sunny day, but oh,
Drizzle.
drizzle.
Drizzle. Drizzle. Hi there.
Hello, teacher Wina.
Hello there. Good evening.
Yes,
What's up?
and very clearly.
Oh, there's your voice seems like you were far from the microphone.
Really? Okay, okay. I just put
Yeah?
move it nearly. Is that okay right now?
Okay, that you sound much better now.
Okay.
Okay. So how's your, how's the, should I say party
Hmm?
with friends? Uh-huh. So how did you spend your weekend, Vic?
I spend my weekend with my brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and they have had their activity that called cosplay. They just play as comic
Oh,
idol.
yeah. Oh, I like to watch those, amusing and amazing costumes that,
Yes,
they would wear, right? It's really nice to look at them.
yes, and
So
they
your brother,
mm-hmm.
go ahead.
And they treat play the idol very seriously.
That's
They
true.
buy very fancy clothes just to put it on.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Because as much as possible, they would like to look as exactly the same as the character that they
Yeah,
are portraying,
yes,
right?
yes.
From the hair, right, eyes, and the costume is really like, wow. It's
Mm-hmm.
like the real life cartoon character like that. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Here in the Philippines, we also, there are some activities like that. Mhm.
Really?
And yeah, we also have that because, but I haven't seen the real event like
Mm-hmm.
that, cosplay event,
Mm-hmm.
but I have seen on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's, sometimes the news will feature, activities like that, in
Mm-hmm.
the news, and then they would take a shot of those, amazing costumes like that.
Oh.
Usually, their favorite, um, the favorite character would be, the Japanese character. I forgot. Here in the Philippines, they like to portray, Naruto, that Japanese
Mm-hmm.
cartoon,
Mm-hmm.
animated cartoon. Like they would uh pretend to be like Naruto,
Oh.
Sakura, like
Yes,
that.
yes.
The hair, and
Yeah.
they just look amazing, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Especially for women. I'm much more, impressed to look at women. They
Mm.
put some contact lenses on their eyes to make their eyes look bigger,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
Right? They look like dolls.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice, right?
Yes.
And but that's a very expensive hobby, I think.
But the fans
In my
there are very crazy, and they just want to do it to their better to just like correctly like that character.
yeah. And there's like one artist here in the Philippines who is, you know,
Mm.
a cosmoplay enthusiast like that. She wouldn't really buy her costume, but she makes it.
Oh.
She really studied how to do dressmaking, stuff like that, and
Mm-hmm.
then she makes her own costume. So when you look at her costume, it looks so real. It looks so, so similar to what she's trying to portray. And because she's also pretty, and she belongs to a high society here in the Philippines, so she's also pretty, and the way she puts on makeup on her face, you will be amazed. Like she can transform her face into, the character that she's portraying. She got lots of rings,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of contact lenses that would make her eyes, the pupil of her eyes bigger, like a
Mm-hmm.
doll eye,
Mm-hmm.
you know, look like that. And maybe it's because she has a long, slim body, it's really
Mm-hmm.
nice to look at her. She can
Oh.
easily, because most of the characters are sexy, especially the women. They
Mm-hmm.
have big boobs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Thinner waist like that, and her body is like that. She's so slim and yeah, she's so sexy.
Oh.
So she usually wins in some competition like that,
Mm-hmm.
and she became famous here in the Philippines. Uh-huh. I actually have her pictures.
Really? Shit.
If you want,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let me see, because she's quite famous here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Um, wait a minute. So when you go there,
Mm-hmm.
that was Saturday with your brother.
Yes, Sunday. Actually, on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yes.
So I wonder, like, how do they do the event? Is there like a certain program that they would, um, introduce each uh, cosplay participants like that?
No, no.
How do they do that? Do they just display their costume? Because I haven't, attended any cosplay event.
Yes, they did have an exhibition there, but most of them just stand on the court, and the people will just take a picture of them, and for take the picture, they will line up for over 1 hour to just take a picture of the cosplay they like it.
Mm,
Hmm. They didn't have much shows. They just cosplay their character and stand still there, just wait for people have picture with them.
with them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So there's no specific, like, um, activity that they do. I thought there's like a program that would introduce them to the public.
No, no,
So they would
no.
just display this and
Mm.
have someone to take picture with them.
Yes, and they just can do it all day.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, how long? For an hour like that? Or more than,
Nearly about 6 hours.
oh my goodness. Is
Yes.
that for real?
Yes. So I was
Wow.
wondering how they can just spend so much time and just do there to wait for people picture with them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh my. It's quite, they're really dedicated,
Mm,
right?
yes.
To do things like, right? This, oh my. Okay, her
Mm.
name is Alodia Goshek Xiao. She has actually a Chinese blood.
Mm-hmm.
Now let's get her. She has, wait a minute. Her latest, I don't know, wait, let me just show you a picture of how she looks like. Her face is like, she got lots of pictures. This is, one of the cutest
Mm-hmm.
picture. Like, I'm not copy the picture here. What is that? Wait a minute. It just needs to start up the picture.
Why don't you just share your picture with me? You share your screen with me.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Why did I do that? What's that? Can you
Oh,
now see my screen? That's her.
oh, she's
Isn't
gorgeous.
she pretty?
Yes.
Yes, right? Look
Wow.
at her.
Yes.
Look at her eye. She makes those costumes by
Mm-hmm.
herself.
Oh. So she made
Right?
all these costumes by herself?
Mhm. Yeah, by herself.
Wow. So
Oh,
she's not just beautiful and cute, but talent.
yeah, she's talented in making crafts like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not allowing me to access other pictures unless I log in. Anyway,
Okay, that's
yeah, that's
fine.
her.
Mm.
And she's quite famous. And she also belongs to a high class family. Yeah. Her status in life there, I think her dad is a famous businessman here in the
Mm-hmm.
Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So they're quite rich.
Oh. So
And looking at her, she looks more like, she has a Chinese blood.
yes.
Not really Chinese because her either, I don't know, it's a mixture. I think her dad is Chinese and her
Mm-hmm.
mom is a Filipina,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So I'm not sure if it's Chinese, so the last name, but I heard she has a Chinese blood. So
Oh.
yeah, I really admire her, the way she, projects,
Mm-hmm.
the way she dressed herself up. It's just so cute, really cute and pretty.
Yes, and most
Just like
and
a doll.
yes. Mm.
Yeah, we actually call her the goddess of cosplay
Oh, the
here in the
goddess of
Philippines.
cosplay. Cool.
Yeah, or a cosplay queen
Mm-hmm.
because of, before cosplay is not that really famous here in the Philippines, but you know, she initiated to make cosplay famous here in the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why she is known to be the goddess of cosplay or the cosplay queen.
Mm-hmm.
And many, young teenagers would like to be her.
Oh, because
Like high school
she shows a
students.
self confidence of herself.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I mean she shows her self confidence, and the more confidence you shows to people, the beauty you are.
Yeah. Hmm.
Mm.
That's actually the great thing about her. Whatever her character is, if she's playing a very sweet
Mm-hmm.
character, she would also act like that, her gestures. And then if she would have a very fierce
Mm.
character, like
Mm.
a sexy goddess or character, she would also project that kind of look.
Oh.
So you can play with her face. Yeah.
Oh.
Sometimes she looks so innocent. She would look so pretty, but sometimes she can also, look sexy
Yes.
and fierce. Like, hi, she can
Mm.
play with her emotion,
Mm.
and you can see that obviously on her face.
Yes, very
That's
flexible.
the great thing about her. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I like her.
Me
Sometimes
too.
whenever there's like a cosplay, she's actually the first one I would look. I would actually look for and try to check her costume out. Oh, she's so pretty, Alodia. I like her a lot.
Me too.
She's like a living doll.
Mm.
Right? So anyway, in the cosplay event that you have attended, most of the characters there are Japanese characters.
Yes, mostly are Japanese, and some of them are play like Western comic
Western.
characters, like Spider-Man or
Ah,
the
okay.
Thor.
Thor.
Yes, Thor, the God of Thundering. Uh,
Yeah. The cast of Avengers like that.
yes.
Iron Man.
Yes, Iron Man.
Thor.
Mm.
But you know what? What I just noticed, if you're going to compare,
Mm-hmm.
the animation of the character of Japanese to American,
Mm-hmm.
it seems that Japanese people they have, you know, intricate imagination when it comes to their character. Each character has its own uniqueness, right?
Yes.
The way it looks, the costume is really nice, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
face,
Yes.
really, really, really nice. Big eye, the
Mm.
sexy body. My
Yes.
goodness. And
Yes.
looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Japanese people are really good in making animation, and
Mm.
that's why I also like watching their animation. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. Are you interested in Japanese animation?
Yes,
Yes
definitely.
or not? No, what's your favorite Japanese animation?
Mm, um, one comic called Hunter and Hunter.
Oh, Hunter X. I like
Yeah,
that.
really?
Hunter X Hunter.
Yes.
What? Uh huh.
Mm,
I watched that cartoon, but it was already translated in our own language. But
uh-huh.
I like the story, right?
Yes.
I forgot the name of the white haired guy there.
Killua.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there because he has a different name here.
Yes.
Kilua. That's
Killua.
how we say
Killua.
it, right?
Uh-huh.
And the good thing about that is they have unique family history, right?
Yes. For killers.
Yeah, that's why his name maybe is Kilua because they're from family of killers, right?
Yes.
Uh, I like that story. What
Uh,
else?
YL.
I mean, what else? What other
Co-
Japanese animation are you interested in to watch?
Mm, do you know one comic called One Punch Man?
I know.
Oh, you should look at that because it's a very
Really? Can you type that in five? I'll try to check it out after
okay.
class. Or I just before I like the story of Naruto. Naruto
Mm-hmm.
One Punch Man.
Yes.
Okay. I also like One Piece.
Yes. One Piece.
One
Mm-hmm.
Piece. Right? Is also a funny animation.
Mm-hmm.
One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, and Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Because Naruto has, it has, I think, three sequels, right? When he was a boy until he reached, Naruto Shippuden. I think that's, the grown-up version.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't, completed watching that series. But
Oh.
my brother said it was really a nice, nice series.
Oh.
So, anyways, the story is really good, right?
Yes.
They have a serious part, they have funny part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about Japanese animation. They're really good at, the story behind,
And,
and
and
you will really enjoy watching it.
yes, and there's Naruto is finished in Philippines.
I think so.
Uh-huh. Because
Is it still ongoing here in Japan? Was there another sequel that they have released?
I
I think Shippuden is the last one, if I'm not mistaken,
yes,
because
yes.
they look quite mature there.
Mm-hmm. It will finish last year.
Right. So my husband has that book, but I want to watch that in maybe
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to find the
Oh.
video of that so I can watch that in one sitting. you know, that's what I do. I can really just watch part of that. I would really sometimes spend the whole day watching the whole series.
Oh.
So if everything has been compiled, then I would watch that in one sitting.
Mm-hmm.
That's how addicted I am in watching, Japanese animation. And
Mm.
sometimes I would look for something that has been, um, translated in English rather than English subtitles.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes if you want to watch that, you can watch that in YouTube or
Yes.
in other media. You can actually download that,
Mm-hmm.
but they would have it in original language in Japanese, and
Also.
it will just have
Mm-hmm.
English translation below.
Mm-hmm. So you'd
But
re-
I but
you'd
I
rather
want
like English pronunciations than Philippine pronunciation?
well actually I like both. If
Mm-hmm.
it
Japanese.
can be translated in our own language,
Mm-hmm.
that is good.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Yeah, because I need to look at the picture and read the subtitle like that.
Oh, I
I really
see.
don't like watching movie with subtitles.
Mm,
I got distracted. I can easily get distracted by the subtitle. Okay.
mm.
So anyway, thank you for sharing that to me. So you're also a fan of Hunter X Hunter. Okay. So anyway, what time is it now? 10:90, 10:20. I think we cannot do the. I actually prepared a speech marathon for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Okay.
But we just have some funny. I'm trying to check if we could, discuss the topic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll just show you a very quick video. Okay.
Okay.
Um, wait a second. This is actually it has narration along with it. This is a quite serious video.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike the first video that I've shown you, this one is quite, a
Mm-hmm.
bit serious. Yeah, let me share the link with you now. Bear with me a second. This is just less than 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, kindly share your screen with me, so
Oh,
we'll be on the same page too.
okay.
I don't know if you have seen that video already.
Okay, I see the link and let me share my picture.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait,
Alright.
it sounds a serious
Mm,
one. And
yeah. Mhm. You may now close your window. Okay.
okay.
Are you now ready to discuss that for 3 minutes?
Mm, c- can I see it again?
Sure, you can.
Okay,
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 one last. That's okay.
okay.
And on your second screening, try to, get some phrases that you find very impacting to you, okay? We can quote that in your statement later, okay?
I don't understand.
I think, like, try to get those impacting statements,
No, okay.
if you could, that Julia Roberts has mentioned there, okay? And then you can quote that when you start your speech, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. So are you now ready to, talk about that video for 3 minutes?
Uh, 3 minutes? Can I
Yeah,
be shorter than 3 minutes? Because this film is shorter than last one.
I know, but of course you need to elaborate things there.
Oh,
And
okay.
the tell is very big. Okay, you can do it. You can do it fine. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me know begin.
Okay. So first of all, it's like a speech from Mother of Earth. Uh, it told to everyone that uh, we are smaller than we are smaller than the Mother Earth, and we are younger than the small Earth. But uh, she said, if her grows, we grows. If she thrive, we thrive. But if she falter, we falter, and maybe more seriously. And the life of human is shorter than the Mother Earth, and you can see the iceberg falls to the sea, and it's a warning for human beings that uh, uh, it's a warning for human beings that we cannot just live alone without the nature, because the nature doesn't need people, but people do need nature to live. So how how many minutes do I have?
Just for 1 minute.
Okay. And uh, this film shows lots of nature scenes that uh, like forest and icebergs and the mountains and sands. Mm, we all have to live with these natures, because uh, because people uh, people need nature to live, and and um, however, in conclusions, we should treasure our lands and our earth. We can't pollute. We can't make pollutions anymore. Mm, that's all.
Okay. Time's up. It's still on time, okay? It has
Okay.
consumed 3 minutes exactly. Okay. Now, let's first talk about the video before my feedback about your performance, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, as you listen to that video, Vic,
Mm.
what do you think is the emotion that Mother Nature is trying to express there? The kind of words that Mother Nature, has spoken in that video. It sounds like what?
Anger.
Yeah, you can feel the anger, right?
Yes.
As if like a mother um, reprimanding the child, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how the Mother Nature speaks, and as how Julia Roberts
Mm-hmm.
interpreted it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can feel the anger, and um, in that video, what striking statement uh, you do you really like? With what Julia Roberts mentioned there, because she's saying some, some statements, striking sentences there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which statement struck you the best?
Mm, the one that uh, nature doesn't need human, but human do need nature.
Hmm. And also, there's like a part there wherein she asked, what was the question that she asked at the last part?
What action?
I mean, like there was like a question that she asked, the
Mm-hmm.
last question that she asked at the last part of the video. Were you able? Can you quote that? What did Julia said at the last part of the video? She
Mm,
said something at the last part.
yes, he's
What was that? She
uh,
said,
he says uh, the nature will go on, and
mhm,
uh, the nature is prepared to evolve,
very good.
and are you?
Yeah, that really right.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what she said, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am prepared to evolve. Are you?
But I don't understand what this sentence means. It means the nature will have a evolution, but
Hmm.
do people need to evolve to where? I don't understand.
Because what that video is trying to say is that the nature has its own course to live, right?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really need people, but
Mm-hmm.
the question there is that if there will be some evolution or changes that the nature would take place, like climate change or
Oh, okay.
environmental changes happening, can
Huh.
we evolve or adapt to it, right?
Yeah.
That's the thing there. Like nowadays, we're experiencing climate change, right? And
Mm-hmm.
it seems that people having difficulty adapting to it. Sometimes people might also die, right?
Yes.
Because of not adapting to it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh.
in my opinion, I find that last statement very striking.
Yes.
This is really a wake up call, right? For
Yeah.
for us humans to really, you know, take care of our nature. We should not ignore our nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Now let's try to move on to my feedback to what you said. Now your sentences are really well organized. I hardly heard some lapses, but the way you organize your thought is really quite impressive. There's just like one part you mentioned, like if we grow, we
Mm.
grow. If I grow, did
Yes.
I hear you right?
Yes.
Did you say grow?
Yes.
Okay, it should be if I
If
grow,
I
you
grow.
grow.
Mm-hmm.
Because growth is a noun,
Mm-hmm.
right? And grow is the verb form. So
Okay.
growth is this is a noun,
Mm-hmm. Not a
and
verb.
grow it should be grow.
Okay.
Grow is the verb form.
Mm-hmm.
The other verbs mentioned there are falter.
Falter.
What do you mean by falter?
Falter means
Because mhm,
falls down.
yeah, like that, starting to yeah, stumble like
A
that, falls
stumble.
down like that, stumble or become weak like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay.
That's what falter means.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that is just the only line that I heard you said it wrong, but the other statements are correct. And it seems that I actually really would like you to have, maybe you could have elaborated mhm,
Mm-hmm.
that by, you know, um, explaining what humans can do as a response
Mm-hmm.
to that video.
Mm-hmm.
hmm But you were somehow able to, mention that at the last part, like you said in conclusion, like people should take care, and you mentioned some of the things that we can do, right, as
Yes.
human beings. hmm
Mm-hmm.
So if you feel like, you have already done talking about some things in the video like
Mm-hmm.
that, you can now shift your speech to something more personal. You
Mm-hmm.
got me? So you can somehow elaborate what you feel about the video.
Mm-hmm.
Because, it's like what I tell you, there's
Okay.
no certain limitation or
Mm-hmm.
certain
Mm-hmm.
guidelines that we
Mm-hmm.
can speak. You can describe the video first, and then you can give your personal
Mm-hmm.
reaction, right, to
Mm-hmm.
it. Just to, because like what I've mentioned to you on our first meeting, I want you to really improve your spontaneity when talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being natural in speaking English. So when you want to say something naturally, you would initially express your own reaction about something, right, Vic?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
hmm
I
So
see.
maybe you can express that kind of reaction in our next activity, in our next speech marathon, because that's actually a good way to stretch your speech and to elaborate
Mm-hmm.
your idea. hmm
Okay.
And it also gives a personal touch to your statement.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just reporting what you saw,
Mm-hmm.
right, or telling what you have seen in the video, but also what is your response to the video. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can say, I find this video very enlightening.
Mm-hmm.
hmm As I look at the video, I see the beautiful natural scenery. It makes me feel like, oh my, we have a wonderful nature. What are we doing in this earth like that? So you can really just, hit your mind like that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need to be, so serious. But if you want to be like that, there's nothing wrong with that. It's really how you express your, your ideas. It could
Mm-hmm.
be in a very natural way, but I would really strongly advise you to do it in a very spontaneous manner. Mhm. But your performance now is much better than yesterday. Okay, 1 point higher, I must say.
Okay.
So
I.
hopefully,
Mm.
yeah, in our next session, possibly I might do another exercise,
Uh.
like that, and I really expect, a much better performance from you. Okay.
Okay. I
No
will.
pressure.
Yes.
No pressure,
I
but
will
I
keep
expect you
improving myself.
to perform.
Uh,
Yeah. Okay, but I heard you using transitional, like final statements. That really signal the listener that you're about to end your speech. When you say in conclusion or
mm,
finally, that's
mm.
good. You were able to apply that in your speech. Okay. So
Okay.
anyway, do you feel now comfortable in doing a speech marathon,
Yes.
or you still feel the pressure when talking?
still a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Sooner you will get used to that, and then you
Mm-hmm.
will really be very spontaneous. Perhaps after, 3 more sessions like that, it
Mm-hmm.
will be like a piece of cake for you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Every time you do this kind of activity, you sweat me, and I'm so nervous.
You start to feel,
Mm,
100%, yeah. Because I would understand how you feel. Because if you know that someone is listening to you, right? You
mm-hmm.
feel the pressure, right? You
Yes.
feel conscious about what you're talking about, right? You feel about you're thinking about the grammar, the way you organize your thought, if you said it right or wrong, like that. So that
Mm,
gives more pressure to you.
yes. And how many times do I left? I have no words.
Actually, what you can do
Mm,
while talking, you can look at the, in Skype, right? You
mm-hmm.
can see how long have we have been talking. Like right now, it's like
Mm-hmm.
40 minutes already and 21 seconds. I can see. So you can actually timestamp it, the
Mm,
time that you started talking. For example, you started talking 20 minutes and 15 seconds, and then you type it on your notepad, and
uh-huh.
then you monitor. It should be three. You add 3 more minutes there, so you know when to wrap up your speech, like that.
Mm,
So you
okay.
won't be conscious. But of course, I don't want you to limit yourself talking in just 3 minutes. That's the
Mm-hmm.
minimum, Vic.
Mm,
I want you to even, you know, you know, uh, try to talk more than 3 minutes if possible.
uh-huh.
Yeah, because that's the minimum. Later, if I feel that you are quite confident and spontaneous enough, I would increase that from 3 minutes into 5 minutes.
Oh, no, no, you can't do that.
Yeah. So of course I cannot ask you right away, okay, you talk 5 minutes, that's quite difficult. We should take it easy.
Oh,
So from 3 minutes,
mm-hmm.
once you get used to it, then I can make it, higher into 5 minutes next time around.
Okay. So my
All right.
target right now is 3 minutes and a fully speech. After that,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we improve it to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mm,
If I because I can tell if you are ready to have to talk in 5 minutes. I'll
mm.
tell you when.
Oh,
Okay. All
okay.
right. So anyway, like now, we still have,
Mm-hmm.
some few more minutes to discuss the remaining questions in our Google Docs. So let me just pull that up on my hand. Okay. So what number did you stop for?
Maybe number two. The question B.
Number six. Question B.
Mm.
Okay. My page is still loading. All right. So can you read the next question and
O-
answer it?
okay. What do you think about what you read? And I think people in Asia and in America, they work very hard to have a work too hard to have a vacation.
Do you think, like, I think,
I think
oh,
people
my cursor is not, okay, sorry. I think
uh,
people
people
in
Asia and
Asia
America
are, mhm,
are too big
what,
are too busy
are
too
too
busy
busy.
to have their vacation.
Mhm. Okay. That's your initial idea, right? Your
Mm-hmm.
thought. Mhm. I feel the same way, right? Because I think you as a worker or as an employee, you feel the same way, right? I just like you're too busy to stop working
Yes, but I think it's not fair for the employees.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah, you have a point there, Vic.
mm,
Sometimes I thought about this. It's
mm,
pretty unfair, right? We
yes.
deserve to have a time, like a time to relax and unwind. But it seems that whenever you take your vacation, it's either you would ask someone to substitute what you're doing, or
Mm-hmm.
when you get back to your work, it will pile up, right? Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god, I
Mm-hmm.
need to do so much work today.
Yes.
Sometimes that happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't like that. I don't like that situation happening to me. So sometimes, you know, some employers they would rather just work and don't take their vacation, so their job, their work will not pile up, and you know they don't need to stay longer in the office and do overtime.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's,
Have you experienced that? Like when you after the vacation, you need to do a lot of things.
sometimes, but we will get some overtime salaries,
Overtime pay.
overtime paid.
Mhm. I see. That's like a simple way to compensate, right?
Yes,
To compensate your
it's
effort.
fair that if you work hard, you should get your rewards, not just have no vacations.
Mm, yeah. So in Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
do you guys practice that? Because I heard from my other students,
Mm-hmm.
they don't get extra
Yes,
payment.
most of them they got no overtime paid. Mm.
It's just like they feel like it's their responsibility to finish that job.
Yes.
Hmm.
Mm.
Very dedicated worker. I said, oh, you're so dedicated. They even sometimes work on weekends
you,
if they
mm,
need to.
mm-hmm.
There are times that they need to work on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Those I think engineers. Some of my students are engineers like that. They
Yes.
say, "Oh, teacher, if I ask how was your weekend, I'm so excited. Did
I
you do something special?"
I
No,
don't have
teacher, I
weekend.
work. Oh, so they would say, "I have nothing to share, teacher. I just went to work." Okay,
Mm,
let's just get started now. Because if I will tell how what I did in there, they would just feel that, oh, I envy you, teacher, because you have free time to do your stuff. But in
hmm.
our case, we don't. Yeah, they're too busy. Very
Yeah,
busy.
so pity of land.
So in your job, I wonder,
Mm-hmm.
like you are a social worker, if I'm not mistaken,
No,
right, Vic?
no, not social work.
What's the exact job title that you have, Vic?
Mm, it's some kind of job that investigates some events or maybe some crimes.
Crime?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought when I read your profile, you're like a public servant, right?
Yeah, yes.
It was noted there, so I'm thinking maybe a social worker because I also see a picture of you with a kid. So maybe social worker
maybe,
like that,
maybe I should change
helping a
one
kid.
photo of mine.
Yeah, that was my first impression to you. So it was not like that. Okay. So you
Mm.
investigate crimes
Yes,
like that,
maybe
and
sometimes maybe some drugs.
so what agency do you work in? What public agency do you work in?
Uh,
What do you call that agency?
I don't understand. You mean what agency?
Yeah,
We
I
don't
mean like because in our government it has different departments,
oh,
right?
you mean the
And
title of the agency?
yeah, the title,
We
the
call
team
it
that you belong to.
Ministry of Justice. Yes.
That's quite perfect. I wonder what. Yeah, I just really wonder
Mm-hmm.
what what's your job title? Ministry of Justice.
Yes.
Mm, or Ministry of Justice Investigation Bureau.
Yes. Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
Oh, that's good. And your job there is like, uh, actually, I'm not that really into, government agency or department. This is my first time to meet someone like you who works in this kind of field.
Really?
How long have you been working this? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
About 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, and mostly I just make some drug crimes investigations. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I see. Do you have any, what's your post there? Like, are you a deaf, like, I wonder what you call yourself like that.
Agent?
You're like an agent,
Ye-
like investigation agent like that.
like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm thinking of James Bond.
No, 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 no. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, it's like an intelligence agent,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because when with the intelligence agent, they supply some, information, right, to
Mm.
the to government,
Yes.
like fashion agents like that. Hmm.
Yes.
But that's a very complicated job, I must say. Do you find your job interesting? And
You
is it difficult like that?
it's sometimes it's difficult and you should brainstorming to know uh, what what activity the climbers they are actually doing.
Hmm. Really, that really makes me feel interesting about your exact job. Because whenever I watch movie, I like detective stories.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Like detective story, they would unlock the mystery of the crime, like
Mm.
that, how it was done, and what's
Mm-hmm.
the plot, like that.
Yes, it
Like,
sounds it kinds of interesting, but actually most of time it's very boring, and you should just
oh really?
keep looking on your data and can't figure out what they are actually doing right now. Yeah, so it's totally different.
What is the most intriguing and most controversial case that you have handled?
Oh, there are too many.
Too many,
Too
like in
many.
recent. But basically, does it involve um crimes like a murder, like
No, 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 no.
no, 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 no.
Just for drugs.
Our drug related crimes like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have an abbreviation of Ministry of Justice Investigation Bureau.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I really now understand because I had a bad, like, a wrong impression toward your job.
Social work for taking children.
That's why I told you, I think the first time that when I asked you, so what are the places that you've been to? And then you said you've been to some places like that. And then I said, do you go there to help poor people? Like that? Because I really thought that, you are like that. It was not, it was not particularly mentioned in your profile
Uh-huh.
within the interview to you.
Okay, maybe
But you
next
have
time
never said.
I just add that to my profile.
Yeah, you
Mm.
see the profile made to you, it's so general, right? Generic versus
Mm.
public servant, blah blah blah, like that.
Yeah,
So
but
I thought really cute.
I think it might frighten some people that wow, agent, and should I talk to him, or should what should I do? I hate that. So
Yeah,
so.
especially when you said that you work in a investigation and then you're
Mm-hmm.
thinking, oh, is he like an intelligence agent like Malik James Bond? That's what popped up in my head when you said you're an agent working in a Ministry of Justice Investigation Bureau. Oh, he must be like intelligence agent, but you said it's not. Okay. All right. So, I think I'm getting to know you more and more.
uh,
All right, as the days go by, I really had a bad, a wrong impression about your job.
okay.
Okay, it's really nice that I have a chance to
Mm-hmm.
meet someone like you. Because, I feel so interested. That's why I ask I love my job because I have the opportunity to meet different kinds of people.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I could meet,
Yes, that's cool.
like, yeah, managers, like business owners, and then I can learn from you guys too. It's
Mm-hmm.
not just you learn from me, but I also learn from my students,
Mm-hmm.
and that really makes my job so interesting.
Yes.
So I love my job.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So anyway, I think we need to stop from there because it's all already time, right?
Okay.
Maybe on Wednesday.
Mm.
If you could put your answer in advance, then
Okay.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that so I could just check if there are some grammar lapses that you submitted, and then we
Mm-hmm.
could focus more on discussion. I would just ask you to elaborate your answer. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So just answer from letter D and up until letter J. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Do you
Until
have
okay.
any questions or clarifications before I end the session tonight, Vic?
Will you write down my identity to my feedback?
What do you mean feedback?
No,
No,
you
no, 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 no,
no
no. I
no.
want. I want those stuff, with the feedback that
Mm-hmm.
I put there. I just put general things or activities that I do in my student in my, I think you can read that, right? I don't really put
Yes.
specific details.
Yes. So please
Don't worry.
don't leak my
Yeah,
identity.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, we will not reveal. It's a secret between you and me.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
I'm joking. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. It's not so important.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I won't do that. Okay.
Mm,
So anyway, nice talking to you and thank you for sharing that to music. All right. So
okay.
you have a good night and talk to you next time. Okay.
Okay. So
Bye bye.
our next time is our next time is on Friday.
I don't know. Are you? So it's just like Wednesday is just an additional class,
Yes.
but
Yes.
it's not a reg.
Yes.
So our next class will be on
Right.
Friday.
Yes.
Okay. At
Okay.
the same time. Okay. You
Okay.
have a good night, Vic.
Okay.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank you, teacher Ina.